we're going to start with really our basic principle, and my kids will say it all the time, practice is harder than the game. Our pace of our practice, what is pace? This is what I'm going to tell you. Kids, after every pitch, after every inning, you know what they want to do? They want to fix their hair. Yes. They want to get their scrunchie right, okay? They want to see if their makeup's still on. They want to stop and put on their, chapstick. They want to fix their socks. They want to move at their pace because that's what they've been doing their whole life. And we want to move that pace along. We don't have time. I tell them, if you're going to take time for your hair, you're going to go to the haircut place with me, okay? Nobody's going to want to do that. So we're moving it. They move it. They move immediately. Our intensity in our practice, again, paying attention to every pitch. They don't get to take a pitch off. And I don't know if you pay attention to your kids when you get them together in a huddle and talk to them. And I don't know if you can see my face right now. The minute I start telling them what we're doing, there's always at least half a dozen of them. They go immediately to another planet. They go immediately to vegging out because that noise must be droning. I probably have some of you doing it right now. All right? Stay with me. Eye contact. Eye contact. Pay attention. What did I just say? I'll stop and ask a question. What did I just say? What did I tell you to do yesterday? It's amazing I tell you the same thing every day. All right? One of the things we like to do is transition with, we're going any kind of drill. Offense to defense, on the field to off the field, pitching. You got to go back on the field. We've got a stopwatch. We have a stopwatch and a whistle at practice every day. All right? You don't get to lollygag and fix your hair and fix your visor and look for your sunglasses and, gee, I can't find my glove again. Go. Go, go, go. And we're never trying to put them into rushing so that they rush. We don't want to rush. Be quick. Don't rush. But move. At an uncomfortable pace, out of your comfort zone. Because your idea of comfort is sitting back having a Starbucks. Okay? We don't have time for that. If we're doing station drills, we're in the cages, for instance, whoop timer. We just hit a buttload of balls, you get 60 seconds to pick them up. And you can consequence however you want. Me, I just take away their hitting time. Okay? You only get 3 minutes to hit, and 60 seconds of it's picking up balls, or less if you make time for it. But we just move them along at a pace that is not natural to them. Because what's natural to them? Or stations. You're going to sprint from station to station. You're going to sprint to the water cooler. You're going to sprint back to the water cooler. I say, okay, let's get a water break. I start counting 29, 28, 27. Move. All right? So we're pushing the tempo always, whenever we can. We like to play, as we do different type of scenarios, whether it's my batting practice pitcher. If we do a bunt drill, in practice, you only ever get one strike attempt. If you take the ball, and it was a ball, you get to stay up there and try to get that bunt down. Or you get to try to swing whatever we're working on. If it's a strike, you're out. If you bunt and it's foul, you're out. So in the game, it'll be a lot easier when you get 3 strikes to do it. We play a lot of 1-strike games, sometimes 2 strikes, and only 3 strikes when my pitching coach wants the pitchers to have all their chances. Having bad umps or bad conditions, well, I live in Michigan, so that's not a problem. All right? And my pitching coach is the worst ump we've ever invented, so that's not a problem. But, again, we had it happen just in practice the other day. And we were doing live at-bats on our field, 50 degrees. We're outside in shorts, so what do you think of that, Patrick? Sure enough, my third baseman, who's been starting for 3.5 years now, takes a low pitch that Jen calls strike 3. She turns around to argue, which apparently we haven't taught her well yet, and she begins to argue the call, and I said, time out. You left it up to somebody else. Well, if you're going to leave it up to somebody else, you're going to live with the outcome. Because we teach you to fend off anything close, and you haven't learned it yet. So somehow I still have her starting, so I haven't learned either. And we shorten the field of play. And we got a game I'm going to teach you in a minute that's fun. We do a drill. We call it the cheater drill. Anytime there is, we're going to play a fast team, which is usually everybody but us. We do the cheater drill. So the runners stand a good, if it's 60 foot to first base, they may stand at the 50-foot line. When I hit the fungo, off they go. So they're cheating. They get there fast. And things like that to make things, again, it'll be a lot easier in the game. Same scenario, we do a drill we call the 2.2 drill. And as we were preparing to play a very fast team, we would hit fungos to our infield. Instead of using runners, we just said, you have to get the ball. You have 2.2 from the crack of the bat to get the ball to first base. We had it, out of all the times I've done the drill, we've actually executed it twice. But I can tell you that when we're playing fast teams and we get it there and we miss and we get it there in 2.6, we're still getting good outs. So things like that to make it a little harder.